5 signs that your manifestation is actually closer than you think.
What are you talking about?
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tanya Kara, and if you have not joined the T crew, hit that subscribe button right now and join the T crew. So I really hope all you manifestation kings and queens have been having a beautiful week. Definitely comment down below with what you've been working on manifesting this past week, or even this past month, or whatever you're working on manifesting in the upcoming months and upcoming weeks. For me, this week I've particularly just been trying to manifest wholesome friendships, wholesome relationships, just wholesome energy around me, and I've really seen it. Like, I've been getting so many beautiful messages from you guys as well, from subscribers on my Instagram. If you guys are not connected with me on Instagram, or you haven't connected with me, just here are the things. Today's video is gonna be 5 signs that your manifestation is actually closer than you think. So if you are familiar with the law of attraction, then I'm sure you'll recognize some of these signs. But if you're a newcomer to the law of attraction, sometimes you just need a little bit of, reassurance. All of us need a little bit of reassurance. But before I get into this video, I just want to say that don't obsess over these signs and don't actively go out and look for these signs. You just have to focus your energy on just feeling good, and focus your energy on the feelings associated with your desire. These signs will just unveil themselves to you, so you don't have to actively go and seek out signs or feel frustrated because you're not seeing any signs. Anyways, let's get into the 5 signs that your manifestation is actually closer than you actually think. So sign number 1 is you start to notice more of what you want. So let's say you've been trying to manifest a specific car, and you know the exact make, the model, the color of the car, because to manifest you gotta be specific. But let's say you know the exact make, the exact model, the exact color. Even if it's a custom made car, you know exactly what you want, and all of a sudden you start to see that car everywhere, that exact one that you're trying to manifest, and you've never noticed it before, but now you're starting to notice it more and more. And the reason why this happens is because now you're vibrating at the same frequency as your desire. So your eyes have kind of opened towards that desire, and you will constantly see that desire everywhere. The second sign that your manifestation is actually closer than you think is you feel a sense of ease about it. So you feel a sense of calmness, like a calmness that you yourself don't really understand. Like, you're not stressing over the desire, you're not obsessing over the desire. And the reason why this is a sign that your manifestation is actually closer than you think is because it shows that your vibration in terms of this desire is super high. Because when you know and you believe something is coming towards you, if you know and you 100% believe you're gonna get a desire, you don't have to stress about it anymore. You don't have to obsess about it, because you've asked and you believe that it has been given, and all you're doing is waiting to receive. Because when you believe something, you don't stress about it. The same way when you're baking a cake, you just pop the cake in the oven, and you know there's a certain timer, there's a certain number of minutes the cake takes to rise, to cook and bake and do what it needs to do. It's not like you go and check on the cake every 5 minutes, opening the oven and closing the oven, checking is the cake still there, is it rising, is it cooking, like what's going on. When you do that, the cake will flop, just like in manifestation. So when you feel a sense of calm, that really tells you that your desire is baking. It's doing what it needs to do, and soon it will be ready. Sign number 3 that your manifestation is actually closer than you think. I call this sign the dark before the dawn. When you've been manifesting something, let's say you've been trying to manifest money, or you're trying to manifest something that you really, really need, then all of a sudden, everything just starts to go wrong, specifically in terms of that specific desire. I'll give you guys an example. So when I was 18, like after I turned 18, I stopped financially depending on my parents. All the money I made, everything I made was because of work that I did myself. So I would go out, I'd do work, and I opened a hair business. When I was 19, I opened a hair company that supplies hair extensions and all of that. But in the beginning of that business, when I first opened that company, things were really slow because businesses really take long to pick up. And I remember I had decided that I really wanted a big birthday party. My hair business hadn't started to pick up yet, and I needed a large amount of money to throw this birthday party because I was throwing it, by myself with my own finances. As the days were getting closer and closer to my birthday, and I'd invited all my friends, mind you, I'd already invited all my friends to this party. Excuse me. It's not Corona, guys. I think it was 2 days before the party, and I still didn't have the money for the party, the money for everything that I had ordered as well for my party. I remember for some reason, like everything was going wrong, but for some reason I was just feeling calm, like sign number 2. I was just feeling really calm and at ease about the whole thing. The money arrived the day before my birthday. Someone ordered a large amount of hair extensions. So sometimes it literally is darkest before the dawn. When you really want something, it may seem like everything is going wrong. But this is the moment that you really need to keep the faith. You need to remain calm. You need to keep a sense of ease about it. At the end of the day, it's the universe trying to see, okay, now when things actually get rough, can you still vibrate high, or do you only vibrate high when things are going good? Even when things go bad, even when things really take a turn for the worse, you need to keep your vibration high. You need to take your focus off the physical world and remember that the physical reality is not as real as your inner reality. I say that so many times because it's something that I needed to be reminded of over and over and over and over again. Don't let the physical world affect your inner world. Sign number 4 that your manifestation is actually closer than you think is you start to see it in your dreams, and you start to also get a sense of deja-vu in your dreams. That desire is manifesting. That is a surefire sign that your desire is very close to manifesting, because clearly your subconscious mind has already manifested that desire if that desire is showing up in your dreams. So when you're feeling a sense of deja vu, like you've done this before, like you've been here before, almost like you're an actor acting out a script and you kind of already know what the end result is, like you feel like you've done this all before, that is definitely a sign that your desire is very close to manifesting. Sign number 5 that your manifestation is very close. You don't care about the how or the when. When you're able to kind of detach from the outcome of that desire, that's when you know that desire is very close, because it shows that your happiness is not coming from the actual desire materializing. Your happiness comes from within. That's something that a lot of people need to remember, including myself. Your happiness doesn't come from anything outside of yourself. That includes whatever you're manifesting. When you're able to detach from your manifestation and understand that that's just a desire, it's just something you want, but that thing does not determine whether you're happy or not happy. You understand that your happiness is a choice and your happiness comes from inside. That really shows that your manifestation is very close, because you don't have a sense of desperation. Because desperation, all it does is repel your desire. So when you are not so focused on the how am I going to get this desire? Oh my God, it's impossible. Because when people start to think about the how, especially when you're manifesting something big, the how usually cripples you. The how is what brings in the doubt, because you start thinking about, but how is this going to happen? How is this going to work? How? And all that does is hold you back. So when you stop focusing on the how, and when you stop focusing on the when, like you stop putting like a deadline, like keep checking, oh my gosh, when? Is it now? Is it now? Is it now? When you kind of calm down and just understand, either way, your happiness doesn't come from the desire, your happiness comes from within. Everything just flows to you easily and frequently. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment, and definitely share it with anyone that you feel this could help. Maybe someone who's been feeling anxious about their desire. You can share this video with them. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down 5 hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. At the end of every video, I always tell people to comment 5 of a certain emoji. So yes, thank you guys so much. I will catch you in the next video. And if there's any video suggestions you have for me, definitely comment them down below as well.